Welcome everyone, I am Tim and this is the controller. Thanks for clicking on Fallout 4 No Armor, where last time we're working towards the railroad ending and trying to free the synths from the Institute. And currently we are needing to help Father just a little bit more, just so the synth feels comfortable escaping. So today we are going to do that. So next on the list for helping Father is the good old Battle of Bunker Hill. Lucky for us, Bunker Hill is just across the river, super close to the railroad. So we did inform the railroad, so things are going to get extra dicey. But even if you don't talk to the railroad, everything really kicks off and starts going berserko crazy too. So we're just gonna kind of sneak in, talk to the little synth guy that we need to courser, and then just sit back and watch. Maybe we'll get some decent legendaries to drop there.
The situation appears to have escalated. The covert approach is likely impossible. The mission's parameters just changed. I'm going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Gonna go over to good old mighty powerful combat rifle. But everybody should be friendly to me. Got the synths, of course, on our side. Brotherhood coming in up top. We're gonna have the railroad coming in, fighting all feisty like, and we can just kind of get too close to a falling vertibird, because why not? And the Brotherhood has officially arrived. They, oh man, yep, there's next vertibird going down. Yes. Don't want to get too close to them. Things will get a little bit dicey. Alright, properly hydrated. That I was just gonna say, yeah, you know, you can come walking right on up here and really soak in the chaos that is up here. I mean, you got the synth patrollers all over the place. You had the Brotherhood flying in. Got Brotherhood right inside, railroad heavy. Everything has kicked off and is going berserko crazy. Got, you know, Kessler cowering, saying, why are you coming into my city doing this? That is not what we want. Not what we want at all. So there's you know, and this is actually a good source of loot. They do have some of that ballistic weave armor on them. But, you know, you can pick up pre-war money, just listen to a bunch of firing going on, just more railroads. I mean, you can just pick up gobs and gobs of stuff from the Brotherhood, from the railroad, from synths. I mean, it's just everywhere is going berserko crazy. So just look around here, you know, we got a couple heavies going. Who are they shooting at? They shooting through? Better not be shooting at the Brahmin. You got people cowering in there, and they're just using the people as cover because, you know, why not? Yeah, this is just chaos on toast. Oh, he just got licked. Old man Stockton is getting shot by your own railroad people are shooting old man Stockton. What are you doing? You're just shooting randomly in the general direction. And oh, here comes X418 running in. Now they'll do some damage for the railroad over here. You know, maybe I'll help out, like, oh yeah, just make sure you move a little bit so you can just get shot. And don't shoot me. I'm like so close to being in right now. I don't know how I'm not getting hit. Oh, there we go. So she goes down. Bottle cap, 45. You know, we got another railroad heavy right down there. So there's just so much going on. This battle I don't like because there's just so much crossfire that you can deal with, and it's just kind of a nightmare, all things considered.
Got company.
Just a lot everywhere you go. You have X4, you know, doing his best ghost impression, trying to just peek through the wall because why not? He'll catch up. But without having actually declared war on anybody right now. You know, he can just observe from up above. Just the Brotherhood. Ooh, a star paladin. Oh, he can do some damage. But everybody's shooting him. Yeah, I bet you're taking damage. You're surrounded. I can't believe you're hanging in there. There he goes down. Got another Brotherhood Knight. Another Brotherhood. Oh, that's Railroad Heavy. So now the Railroad Heavies are going to start fighting the Synths because... why not? But it's kind of nice that we can just, you know... Ooh, legendary. And the Railroad is all alive. Ah, so got a Stalkers. Vax accuracy, more AP, unspectacular, but, you know, carry it to sell. Also pick up all that lovely, lovely stuff. So the Railroad, you know, my quote-unquote primary alliance is doing good. So you love that. How do you do? Anything else up here of note? Not particularly. Don't see any more bodies. I mean, I guess I could start picking more stuff up, but really, what's the point, I suppose? What's truly the point? Looking around at more bodies, nothing too crazy, no more legendaries. The next couple lovely Brotherhood came walking in, but you know, the Railroad took care of them nice and quick, and even more coming yet. Which, I mean, maybe it's X4 because he is here. That one's, you're marked in red. And you are firing at me. Okay. I think I knew that anyway. But that's okay. Dogmeat goes down because he's a good boy. He was trying to save me. Yeah. You know, how about you take him out? I wouldn't mind a Gauss rifle. Won't be long and he'll go down. Okay, sounds good. Keep him busy.
I'm gonna be sick.
Just pass out now. Okay, X4 goes down. I do want another Gauss rifle. I don't think I have one yet.
Let's do this.
X4, get the guy right in front of you. Eliminate him. Come on. You're supposed to be a courser. You're supposed to be tough. You got a long ways to go, bro, before you can eliminate him. Take out the turret.
I thought I saw something.
Alright, so the Railroad Heavies are just going to be dealing too much. I don't think any of them died that were carrying a Gauss rifle, so can't really do anything about that then. But we can go talk to, I guess, the synths down below. Now, I believe there is a way that you can remedy the situation of where they, like, either you eliminate them and you might be able, I think you can kill them all. Desdemona will be sad, but it will say, okay, you know, just taking care of cover. I think you can, you know, send them back to the Institute, same thing. I don't think it really matters one way or the other. But for now...
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll take the money.
What's this about money?
Yes, money. Here. 60 caps. That's all I've got. We're good, right?
Yeah. Thanks for the money. And, you know, we'll go with the reset code.
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
That is officially what Sean wants. And that is technically what we're supposed to do. Desdemona, you know, we can just go ahead and free them when we do the mass
Please.
mass reset or mass exodus.
Z322.
Alright, yeah, he says deal with the remaining people outside. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be doing that. They are, quote-unquote, my friends, which, you know, you have these railroad heavies out here. I don't know why they didn't go and, like, try to free the synths. Maybe they're trying to guard, but they just let the courser walk through. Not sure why you would do that. And you're the guy. Yeah, that's... Oh, you're almost dead. I want your weapon, man. I want any of your weapons. Surely that Brotherhood killed at least one, right? That's a captain. Yeah. Another captain. And now it's just the legendary... Ooh. Gatling laser. Yeah. Not going to be good. I think Railroad actually did very well and didn't take any casualties, so well done. Well done. Well, everything seems pretty quiet right now, even though the synth said to take out everybody outside. Unfortunately, I guess the chaos is done. Nothing too crazy, and I mean, it doesn't hurt to take a quick look out here. I mean, we could go ahead, shoot off all the armor, and take that, make it weightless, good to sell. This gun takes it off nice and quick, so can just go ahead and take all of that armor. Too bad you can't take the frame. Ooh, a railroad heavy around somewhere. But it seems as though none of them died. It's because it is the superior faction and... Ooh. Hello, Mr. Raider. You happen to spawn in. Just a basic raider. By that same settler. Okay. No big deal. Dog meat running in. And now we just head back to Sean, do some talking with him. And why am I running? I absolutely could just teleport there, which is obviously the smartest idea. I'm not sure if that was actually any faster just doing the actual teleportation into the Institute and back out. But then I didn't have to worry about my game potentially crashing either. So, you know, there is that. That is a slight perk. And in here we can at least, you know, deal with some super mutants. Give a little aid to the good old synths as we make our way up through and around in here. Go around in circles. Could have swore I saw another super mutant down here. But we do have to go up. Super mutant sounding close.
We are unstoppable!
Are you sure you're unstoppable? Because you do seem like you're getting shot quite a bit. One's hanging over the edge. You love to see that. Ah, fragmentation grenade. Sure. There's always a chance that we'll have a legendary in here as well. So yeah, we've got a synth dying out.
Please lower your weapon.
Got some striders in here. Alright. Ah, come on. You took them out before I got here. Come on, bro.
Operating at full capacity.
Good. I'm happy for you. Although, I wanted at least a little bit of fun with super mutants. Just a nice row of them here. Rad stag meat. That is good. Did get some synths killed off. Just, you know, gotta love the lovely looting. Sure, there is plenty that I can actually take in here. My game is not having a very good day today again, it seems like. Texture's going a little goofy. Don't walk on top of that. You know, maybe that's not actually a roof. But once you are on top of the C.I.T. ruins, it is, you know, a nice overlook of the city. Good little area to look out here. Couldn't see a frag mine. Okay. Let's have that blow up. That's kind of
In all
fun.
my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Alright, and with that, that spooks me every time. Do technically need to go, you know, do the next step, attend the Directorate meeting, nice and easy. And dog me, if we get too close to the edge, are you going to just drop down and fall? Because that would be annoying. But all Sean was saying was that he didn't know if I'd survive, didn't know if I'd try to find him, and since, no, I did seek him out, find him, even if he wasn't the baby that I had expected, I was willing to, you know, kind of do the Institute bidding of bringing back some of the, you know, rogue synths that have gone away. So they, I guess, apparently trust me a little bit. And ooh, more textures going bad. But one thing that you could do if you have a jetpack with because I don't think you can actually make that jump. Yeah, not quite. Maybe if you, you know, carried around something to step on, you might be able to make it up. Otherwise, if you had a, you know, a jetpack, you could just go right up to the roof of the Institute. And you wouldn't actually have to go through it, but, you know, chance of legendary. The synths kind of take care of them on their own. Not the worst thing to still go through the C.I.T. ruins and go check it out. And for having such a large building, the interior of that is either collapsed beyond recognition so you don't have many rooms, or they just decided let's have a impressive outer building and let's not waste our time with doing the interior. Super easy to do this meeting. Just go in, take a seat. He'll talk through that he has, you know, cancer, he's dying, all of that. Nice and easy to
I think it's
complete.
time we begin.
Mankind Redefined is complete. You love the extra XP just coming in. Started mass fusion. Just gotta talk with Ellie Fillmore.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well,
Now with going to mass fusion using the relay from inside the Institute, we will have to fight our way through that building. And as it shows here, we are going to permanently become an enemy of the Brotherhood of Steel. We haven't really done anything with them. We haven't used the vertibirds, haven't even boarded the Pridwin proper, so this is not going to be the end of the world. And there we go. Starting to fail. Shadow of Steel. Alright. Now as things are popping up, I just heard him say, got him, right there. So I think we are going to need to do a little bit of fun stuff. And with all of the Brotherhood stuff now failing, you know, let's throw on some... Yeah, let's do buff jet, get that endurance up, strength up, you know, hit points, AP, all the good stuff, plus slow time. And let's also get some Deathclaw Stake, getting some passive healing in. And I think we have our Queen Stake, get endurance up. And probably want to do Psycho, get a little bit more damage resistance, and Med-X, more damage resistance. Drink a couple purified water. Still thirsty. Parched. Okay, properly hydrated. We're just gonna start making a run for it. So you could definitely say that the correct option would have been going in through the front door and not having to actually be enemies of the Brotherhood right now. And we might just have to start popping jet like it's our job. At least we're getting them dead quick. Still in danger. That's no big deal.
False alarm, I guess.
I hear power armor around. I hear a vertibird going.
Where'd they go?
Okay, so that Brotherhood Knight is running in. Are you going to be coming in this door?
Hey, what was that?
How am I missing all of those? And, oh, okay. 80% chance. We got to crit him. That did virtually nothing. But it did take out his armor. Now shoot and shoot and shoot some more. Buff jet wore off. Yes, it wore off a long time ago. Still in danger. What else is coming my way? More reinforcements, I am sure. So let's go ahead and drop a bottle cap mine. People have to come in this way if they want to. Bottle cap mine should take them out.
Security's too good.
Okay, so gonna have to find the proper thing. Which, oh, I really wish I paid better attention to where everything is located. So I need to get the actual password. Are you... Alright, I don't think any of those did it, so...
Hacking this is beyond me.
Yeah, either I need to level up to take advanced hacking, or I'm gonna need to find the actual password. And okay, there went one. Caution. So now executive lab password and the ID. Could it just be that simple and just be in that one, just right out there? One is going to hope. Got more just getting, and perfect. Right, nice, close by. All right, we got the beryllium agitator located. Now we just need to go down to it, which will be easier said than done. There is going to be a lot going on, and I feel as though I'm going to probably get nuked here very easily. Maybe I'll have to pop some more jet. My drugs are active right now. So far, so good. Don't see anything, but there are going to be absolutely more Brotherhood to deal with on my very, very slow trip down. Okay, at least at this point I am hidden and I have dog meat with me. See anybody in here? You're a night sergeant. We're gonna pop some VATs because my shooting is subpar, to say the least. And 92%, you know, I'll take those shots any day of the week. That one's gonna be a little bit tougher. There he comes running out. Okay. And ooh, we got a legendary up higher. Legendary would have been nice to have. I mean, ooh, all right. Legendary there. Only can get 2 shots off, though, unfortunately. Whoa, oh, they are wrecking me once again. Okay, what is still technically active? So our Deathclaw Stake and Mirelurk Queen Stake, Psycho, Med-X, both of those are still active. We do have Lethargy, and our Adrenaline is at 25%. Not the worst in the world, but I think that calls for just a basic jet at this point. We're going to need some quick healing as well, so we can just follow up that up with a Quantum. Feel that caffeine in my veins. Properly hydrated from the Quantum. Okay. And we are Nerd Rage. Okay. How do we not die? We're a sitting duck. Alright, so we are back to this relay door to where we could go up to mass fusion once again. We did all of the good stuff getting back up to this point, and as I was going back through, just was trying to do some thinking, and this run started out as a permadeath run, and it got a little bit tainted way back by the glowing sea when doing an outro, the lovely vertibird crashed into me, and that made sense to keep going on, as that was just an outro death, which wasn't part of combat, wasn't part of anything. And it was kind of said at that point, if I died again, the run would absolutely be over, regardless if it was a car blowing up or anything of that matter. And of course, as the run progressed, and I did have a quite long hiatus in there before finally getting the ball rolling again, just wasn't fully able to complete this, which I do know I absolutely can complete the game permadeath style, no problem. Well, not no problem, there is always a problem. And no armor is definitely a challenge, as you take full amounts of damage, which maybe building in some basic in the old perk chart, getting into the endurance, and just taking all 5 ranks of toughness, getting a natural plus 50 damage resistance at all time. Maybe that would have actually been a smart choice to do, because at level 46 I could have taken the last rank of that. So maybe that would have been a better option. Drugs, as you just saw in mass fusion, did not cut it. And of course then, with it being supposed to be a permadeath run, I did have the error a handful of parts ago of where just walked into the lava thinking I would just take damage and not do an insta-death, but that was an insta-death. So technically the run should have been over from that, but I did keep pressing onward for that episode, and I died once more, which I think was probably the game saying, hey, you know what? This started as a permadeath. It was a good run. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun as well. But with this, pressing on, going to mass fusion, trying to do it quote-unquote the right way, even if it's not the smart way. It's the way the game is intending you to do it. Unfortunately, I was not able to complete the run. So I think this is officially done, which does sadden me. But I do have a lot more ideas floating around in my head for what I can do for future runs. I did have loads of fun with no armor, permadeath style. With doing YOLO right now too, I really wouldn't mind a more carefree run of just, you know, if I die, kind of like the level 1 Nuka world, where you just go in, and if you die, you know, just pop up in the upper left hand corner the amount of times that you died, and, you know, just have fun with it. Play as the best that you can. So we will take a break. No armor is going to be done. I'm sorry for those that wanted to see the game completed, as yeah, this is bittersweet, but I'm just, you know, the game Fallout 4 is just telling me to kind of go on, try the next thing, get another run going, maybe pour more into YOLO, make sure that that is as good as possible. So one final time for Fallout 4 no armor. Thanks for watching, and thanks for joining, and until next time, powering off.